goes at YouTube? I think I'm going to do a quick video here today. Doing a little bit of a range test. Let's do a test on how much having the windows down versus up impacts range on the Mustang Mach-E. Just as a reminder, if you haven't seen one of my earlier videos, I did go up in tire size. So the car is now riding on a 245 50 20-inch. The previous tires from the OEM, because this is a select model, was on an 18-inch diameter rim and was running on 225 60s. So for those who aren't familiar with tires or understand what those numbers mean, these are in millimeters, the first two, and then the last one is in inches, because why not just confuse people? But your first number is essentially the thickness of the tires, so front to the back there, that is the part that makes contact with the ground. Your second number, which in this case is a 50, is the height of the sidewall. So if you convert 225 from the original tires, that's about 8.5 inches. 245 would be somewhere in that 9.5. So 225 would probably be almost 9. 245 would be close to 9.5. Not going to do the math here for you, but just so you understand what the difference is. So we have less sidewall on this tire, but more rubber touching the ground, and a 2-inch wider diameter wheel. Alright, we're gonna start the leg of this journey at the rest stop here. We're gonna go ahead and reset. So you can see, in order for me to get here, I did about 19 miles, and I was averaging about 3 miles per kilowatt. Now, I was not driving super cautious, above the speed limit, going with the flow of traffic. Have the air conditioner on full blast because it is 92 degrees, but because I want to share information about this vehicle, I'm going to drive with the air conditioning off and sweat for you guys. So if you could give me a like, that would be cool. We're going to go ahead and reset this thing here. Settings, vehicle, reset driving history. Okay, so the driving history should be reset. I'm going to go ahead and turn the car off. Give it a minute to reset. Okay, starting back up here, but let's go ahead in here. I'm going to turn that off. For the first leg, we will do the no air conditioner. Windows will be up all the way around. Here we go. We are in unbridled mode. Once I get on the highway, I'm gonna try to kick on the cruise control so that we maintain a constant speed. This isn't going to be an exact science, obviously, just shed a little bit of information as to what impact driving with the windows will have on range of the vehicle. Obviously, with the windows closed, the car is more aerodynamic. You don't have that wind rushing in, essentially slamming into the back of the car and creating a drag effect. Alright, so I'm going to go up the highway. Once we get onto the highway here, I will turn my cruise control on. Get in that middle lane. Get to about 65, 68 right now. We'll hold it at that. Alright, I'll check back in a minute. So far I've been able to maintain this 68 miles per hour. With the distance between cars, I'm probably going to get slowed down here a little bit, so we fell down to 60, 56, 55. Come on, Mazda. Or, no, that's not a Mazda. It's an Infiniti. So we fell down to 57. Holding there for a bit. Let's get over in this lane. I'm gonna take the exit 3. We're gonna go back down the highway once we get up to this exit coming up here. Just about to the exit. I can tell you I'm already hot, sweating. Can't complain though. We'll be shoveling snow in a couple weeks probably, so I can deal with the heat for a little bit. So far we've gone almost 5 miles. We're taking the exit now. I'm gonna loop back around on the highway, head back towards where we started. Need to come to a stop at this light. Alright, heading back down the highway. Once we get on the highway, I'll reactivate the cruise control back at the 68, maintaining safe distance. There is a speed trap on the highway that I saw, so I'll be keeping my eye out for that. So for those first 5.2 miles, as we're waiting to get back on the highway, just at 2.7 right now. 2.7 miles per kilowatt hour. Merging onto the highway, going about 45, 48. Gonna go ahead and give it the okay to restart cruise control. Once we get some space, it will open us back up to that 68. Okay, back down the highway we go. Back up to 68. I've been able to maintain 68 for the majority here. Nine and a half miles. Averaging about 3 miles per kilowatt. We're going to be taking the first exit on the Massachusetts border, and then I'll circle back up to where we started, see where we're at. Looks like that speed trap's gone, so don't have to worry about him anymore. It is hot. Okay, here we go, coming up on the exit. Disengage the cruise control. Okay, so we're back where we started. It got so hot in the car that the phone actually overheated. So I made it all the way back. Looks like the phone has cooled off enough. So we went 15.2 miles, averaging a 3.3 kilowatt. I'm going to go ahead and do all the reset shut off that I did at the beginning. We're going to roll the windows down and make this same loop. Okay, back in, did the reset again. I've got nothing different except the windows open. I'm not going to talk as much on this ride. The phone still needs time to cool off. Plus with the wind, it's going to be pretty noisy. So let's see what we do. Yep, back up on the highway. Like I said, pretty noisy. Probably yelling at you. Gonna get into the lane, get us back up to 68. See how it goes. Okay, coming up on the exit again. As we approach the exit, we're doing about coming up on almost 5 miles. We're at 2.4 this time with the windows open. Alright, stopped again at this light. 5.2 miles, 2.6 miles per kilowatt hour. Much more comfortable ride with the windows down, obviously. Maybe we'll go catch that Tesla. Nice little rumble from an ICE Mustang. Right, again, going about 45, 50 range as we merge on. As we get onto the highway, I'll re-engage the cruise control at 68. Go ahead and hit go on that now. Alright, so this is pretty much where the phone overheated last time. Taking the exit in Mass, coming in here. It's one of the worst exits. Everybody merging from the left needs to go to the right, and everybody coming in from the right needs to go to the left. It's a horrible exchange. Taking the exit up here. This is where we're going to turn around, get back on the highway to head right back to where we started at that rest station. Alright, final stretch. Getting on the highway again. Gonna try to get back up to the 68. Right back in the same parking spot and everything. 15.2, 3.1 this time. So there you have it. That's the impact you see when you drive with your windows open versus having your windows up. Again, it's all route related. Didn't have any of the fans or accessories going. Didn't have my phone plugged in. So there you have it. Currently at 93 miles remaining with 46% range, so we'll get home, charge this up. Bye guys, thanks.